Okay, so we are in two positions here. We're in a gold short and we are in a GU short, and we are currently up, if this would focus, we're currently up £9 odd, £10, £11 on the account. Gold is dropping nicely and GU should start to drop soon. We're looking for gold to break and close below this low, and hopefully we get that. If not, then we might have to move to break even, because gold is obviously a bit more risky than this position. But as you can see, we're up about £12 now. So hopefully these both hit TP and they should be some good trades for the account. As you can see, up about £13-14. So we will see what happens. Okay, so we have broken the low on gold and we are coming to the low on GU. We're currently up about £27 on the trades. And as you can see, they are sort of moving towards the TPs now, which is good to see. Approaching that £30 profit mark. So yeah, trades are going well. I will give you another update as we sort of manage the trades and see where it goes from here. Okay, so the gold trade just dropped to TP. I was not able to film that one in time, but I will put on the screen the profit for that trade, as you will be able to see. So now we just have this GU trade left to look at. It's not looking too promising with that rejection, but we're going to keep this position open because I do feel like it can still sell. We're currently up £8 on this trade, so we will see what happens with it. Okay, so good old New York decided to do what it does normally, and it did stop us out for a loss there. But due to gold's, the gold one hitting TP, that means we profited £15 for the day, bringing the account to, if it wants to focus, £93.18. So still a profitable day. Bit annoying that one didn't win because that was a good setup, but we move on to tomorrow and future trades. Okay, so obviously there were the clips from the trades that we took. So now what we're going to do is jump onto the charts to just quickly break down why we took this trade. They were very, very simple ones. Obviously, one worked out, one didn't, but we did still profit about £15 on the account today. There's been screenshots on the screen, I'm sure, that you can see. Obviously, it's proof. But let's go over to the charts and look at why we took the trades. Okay, so we'll start with gold. This was the gold trade we took. I might drop it just to the 5 minutes to make it a bit obvious or a bit more clear. So we sold around here. Our SL was just below there, and then our TP was about 30 pips. So there. And this was the trade. As you can see, it was beautiful TP before reversing. So I was very happy with that. Now, in terms of why we took this trade, it was quite a simple one. So if you look on the 15, because that's where I do all my analysis, essentially, if we look firstly at the structure of price, obviously we have high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, and then low. And so obviously, what is that saying? Price is trending downwards. So that's our first confirmation that we want to sell. Now, secondly, it was to do with this price here that broke the structure. Now, if you watched my video yesterday, you'll remember I spoke about how price breaks. I said you want to see lots of momentum and you want to see, price breaking strongly to make sure that you get into the correct position. And what do we see? Two big, strong, bearish candles to the downside. That sounded really sus. Two big, strong, bearish candles to the downside. And then all that was left to do was get an entry. Now, because obviously for these flip accounts, there's a bit more risk involved. Normally I don't trade gold, but it's great to just build up an account. And for me, it was just an easy break and retest of this area here. We broke below, we retested straight in. And if we go back to the 5 minute, like so, it was perfect, rejected that entry, and then I moved stops to break even once we broke and closed below this low, because we did not want price to say maybe not break this area, come up, reverse, stop us out, and continue to the upside. And then in terms of TP, I just like to target 30 pips. That's what I like. But I did have a feeling price would need to drop down here because of a few reasons. So for the first sort of obvious targets, we had all this liquidity sitting under here, which was, you know, pretty important. But then we also had the retest area here of this this high and this low, and so I expected it to come back into this area. But as I said, the main reason is I normally like to just have 30 pips as my TP, but also we had a few confidences around that. So obviously you can see from the recordings, we took the trade, hit TP, and it went perfectly. Now GU was a little bit different. We did actually take a loss on GU. It was a very similar setup. It was through a case of, again, if we're looking, you know, a wider structure, as always, you got a high, low, high, low, high, and then obviously this was where we were trading off, and we created a new low below this low. Same again, looking very bearish. So that was our sort of directional bias, and we were right. We just got stopped out here before price, you know, continued to the downside. But that's always, you know, typical New York volume, really. In terms of the entry / trade, it was very simple. Again, we look at how price broke structure, really strong break, just like the gold one. 2 big bearish candles to the downside, clean breaks, and then again it was very simple. We just waited for price to retrace back into this zone before getting our entry. And again, in TP terms, for GU, I just did the classic 1 to 10, which is what I like to use, sorry, not 1 to 10, the 1 to 3, like this, and that is what I was looking for. We did drop before getting stopped out, and now it's going back to that area. Also, in reference to that area, you have this liquidity sat down here in regards to these lows from previous day. But overall, as I said, that trade did not win, but we made £22, I believe, on this, and we lost about £6 on this. So we netted about £14-15 profit for the day, which was good to see. So those were the trades for today. So the account is just under £100. It's at £93. As I said in the first video, the goal is 150 to buy the prop firm account. So we're nearly there. We're up 100% since we've started this series, give or take 90-something%, which is good to see. So we'll continue to get there. I reckon we'll need maybe 2-3 more episodes, unless we have a really good trade. But if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, and I will see you in the next one.